Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's Luke W. coming back at you from an undisclosed location somewhere in Seattle, Washington. I just wanted to bring this video to you guys today because, for one, I wanted to show you this crazy view, and for two, I wanted to share a little life lesson that I learned from Tony Robbins last night. This guy's a great mentor. I've read one of his books, Money Master the Game. It's about a 600-pager teaching you all about investments and stuff. And this guy, he was talking about in this video I watched last night how he had $26 to his name. He went to this restaurant to go bulk up on food. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and pretty much he walked in there and saw this little kid pull his chair out.
So I got up and I paid for the meal, and I walk up to this little boy and I said, "Excuse me." And I said, "I just want to acknowledge you for being such an extraordinary gentleman." I said, "I saw the way you treated your lady, how you opened the door, how you pulled the chair out." I said, "That's class." I said, "My name's Tony, what's yours?"
And Tony was just kind of blown away by this kid. He said the kid had presents when he walked in the room and all this stuff. He was all dressed up, and it was somewhere in Southern California in a fancy place in LA. But pretty much Tony was so impressed by this kid, he went up to him afterwards and said, "Hey, you know, you blew me away, kid."
I said, "That's amazing, taking your date out for a lunch like this." He goes, "Well, actually, she's my mom." And I said, "That's even more cool." I said, "You're taking her to lunch."
And the kid's like, "I don't have money for that." And Tony was like, "Well, now you do." And then he just pulled out the last 26 bucks he had to his name, gave it to the little kid. And the kid's like, "I can't take that." And Tony just said, "Yeah, you can." And the kid's like, "Why?" And Tony's like, "'Cause I'm bigger than you."
And he smiled real big, and I didn't even look at his mom. I just turned and walked away. And I didn't walk out of that door. I flew home. I should have been freaking out. How the fuck am I going to eat? But I didn't. I flew because something inside of me had finally got past scarcity. I finally realized there's something inside of us more than our limits, especially around this thing called money that I had let terrorize me.
Tony, after that, had no money to his name. The kid bought his mom a meal, and Tony just let go of the scarcity mindset that money basically puts on so many people in this world, you know? Even I feel that way sometimes. I feel I'm price shopping and stuff. I have plenty of money to go buy nicer groceries or whatever, but I just get in this scarcity mindset when I really don't have to. And the moral of that story was pretty much Tony just let go of all that scarcity, and what happened to him was he realized that giving to people made him get so much more in return. When he went home that day, his friend that hadn't been returning his calls, Tony had lent him $1,200 months ago, and he was waiting to get this money back. And that same day he gave that money to the kid and gave a little, that check was waiting for him from his friend that hadn't showed up in months. So,
and I got home, and the mailman came that day, and I had no idea I was going to have my next meal. And a letter comes, and it's from the guy I loaned the money to. A handwritten note saying, "I've been avoiding you. It's wrong. I'm so sorry. You were there when I needed you. Here's what I owe you plus a little bit more." And the 1,200 was there, plus another 100 for the time that I had to take care of it. And I cried. And then I decided, what does this mean? And I thought, this means that whenever you give, it's always going to come back, so you don't have to ever think about that again. Just give. And the rewards will be greater than you can ever imagine. I don't know if that's coincidence, but I decided to believe that day was a blessing when I became rich. And I can tell you honestly, I've had tough days in my life, economically, emotionally, like all of us. But I've never gone back to that scarcity. I never will. The secret to living is giving. Do it when you don't have it, and I promise you, scarcity will leave your life.
I believe life works in mysterious ways like this. And I mean, for one, I know that one way for me to get out in this world and kind of make something of myself is to provide as much value as I can to other people. And whether it's just free content on YouTube, or like I'm doing now, making an Amazon course that I can actually really hands-on teach people how to sell on Amazon and basically change their life, I think from that point on, I'm really going to realize that giving is better than getting, and you're gonna get a lot anyway when you start to give. So I've seen this happen a number of times in the history of things, and just standing out here on this rooftop right now just makes me think that life is really big, guys. And I mean, so many people, I'm here with my friend, and her dad was talking how I'm convincing my girlfriend to basically go on this kind of mindset trip and go ahead and not really live in the 9-to-5 world, and she's all for it. She's got an Instagram with like 30,000 people on it, and she's got a platform to affiliate market from and start making money so she can travel the world. And when she told her dad this, he was like pretty blown away, like, you have to get a 9-to-5. We're happy, our family's happy, we live that life, and we're in the suburbs and we're fine, we got everything we need here. But you know, just the basics are not what I'm looking for. It's not what you guys should be looking for either, especially in this day and age when we have so much opportunity at our fingertips. It's absolutely unreal. And for me to be able to just make a video on my cell phone, upload it to YouTube where I can reach all you guys, it's incredible. And yeah, I just wanted to bring this quick video. That's the motivation part of it. The little update I want to give you guys is I've purchased I'll let you know where I'm standing at right now today. So it's the second day in April 2018. Last year on April 26th is when I bought my first Amazon course from Tanner Fox. So it's almost been a full year, and now I've come full circle. I'm ready to make a course of my own and get this thing out and start helping people at a massive scale. But the update is I've ordered my latest product. I paid $4,400, and I'm doing 12 units that are going to be shipped in. By the way, if you've just tuned into this channel, I'm talking about Amazon FBA. You buy products from China, ship them into the Amazon warehouse, where Amazon takes track of and basically ships out your products to customers. While you're sleeping, you're making money. So it's really cool, and I got my product ordered from China. I'm actually doing DHL air shipping for 12 of my units that are going to be shipped in just 6 days after manufacturing. Of course, that's going to take another 5 days. So I'll have a quick shipment coming in so I can get my listing and everything optimized and start ranking my product. And then I paid $300 less, and I'll have another 88 units showing up on a slower air shipment that's going to arrive in 15 days. So it's not too bad of a deal. I want to get this product ranked and making crazy sales with it and start building a brand in this niche that is basically untapped. I mean, and for you guys that are starting to get my course, that it's going to be coming out here soon, like, I'm going to bring you some methods that are really going to be game changers for you guys. All you need is Jungle Scout, the Chrome extension, to pull the sales numbers, and that's all you really need. The methods I'm using are inside of Amazon, and it's basically a little bit more of a manual search. So you're gonna find a bunch of different opportunities that people aren't finding because you're going through many different rabbit holes, and you're just gonna get lost in the catalog of Amazon and stumble upon some magic. So that's how I found my last product. And I was talking to my buddy Mark Rice on the phone last night. He's got a podcast he just started up in this last year as he's taken underway to his entrepreneurship journey. And I was talking to him on the phone, and I showed him this method I was doing, and he called me back 20 minutes after we hung up, and he's like, dude, you won't believe what I found. And he showed me this crazy product that had some pretty sweet numbers. It turned out to be patented, but I mean, you find really crazy products that you would have never thought of that are getting crazy amounts of sales, and they're so weird that no one else is really selling them, and then you just can pretty much hit a home run with that. So I just wanted to bring this one to you guys. Living it up here in Seattle. I'm gonna be, if I come up here with my next products and start doing it pretty big, I'm gonna start flying out and trying to meet with subscribers and things like that, and do meetups. Just go meet with people and just help people one-on-one. Like, one of my selling points of my course is that for the first people that get it, I'm going to be basically giving them Skype consultation calls after they finish the course, so I can make sure that they know exactly where they're going, and I'm not going to let them steer away, because I want my students to be super successful, and I'm not going to stop until they are, because getting them to a really successful level is only going to be a great testimony for me and my course, and the legacy. I don't want to build a bad name on the internet, of course, so I'm not gonna scam anyone out of anything. I'm gonna literally try and be hands-on and help everyone, especially in the beginning, before my channel gets too big. So you guys that are looking to get the course in the beginning stages of this, when I'm gonna be at my utmost helping possibilities, you can check my email right down below in the description and pretty much send me an email. I'll go ahead and keep your name in the email, and when I launch the course, I'll give you a $100 discount. So it's literally just going to be a $297 course that I'm putting a lot of work into, and I'm going to be able to update it as time goes and answer all the questions that you guys want and keep optimizing the course as time goes. So with those final words, I want you guys to just check this place out. And the last thing I want to say is every little bit really helps that when you guys support this channel, because I know a lot of the content's free and everything, but every time you guys, buy Jungle Scout or anything from my link, if you're starting to sell on Amazon and you're need that product research tool, Jungle Scout, it's pretty much the only thing you need. It's $97. You just need that and a course to steer you in the right direction, and anyone can pick this up. I've helped a 14-year-old. I've got another guy who's 76 years old. He's trying to take my course, and I've helped this 14-year-old I was talking about back last year in like August, and he got 3 products into Amazon and totally learned how the whole system works and started making money. Then he got into some cryptocurrencies and stuff, but he wants to come back to Amazon. And then people's 76 years old, lifelong entrepreneurs, are trying to do this stuff too. So I'm super hyped about life right now, man. Luke W coming back at you, man. I'm hyped. There's a little Dick's Burgers down here. That's the Seattle version of In-N-Out, which is all over California. But we got our Dick's Burgers. You know what it is. Space Needle back there. Oh, I can't zoom on the front camera. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm talking FBA all day, and I'm in the heart of where Amazon's birthplace, right here, guys. Seattle, Washington. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.